Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a right time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the fucking week. Hooray. I'm over it.
Who isn't?
What's everybody got going on out there? How's everybody out in the comments tonight? Who's out there so far? I see Vegas out there. Dustin Vapor stopped in to say hello. Kenny B. Larry's out there. Wombatsky. DTF's in the house. Kenny B. Big G's out there. Who else? There's a meter. Irwin's out there. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic fucking weekend. We're getting close to the end of this sumbitch. And then 5 days off. I have 2 more days of work and I got 5 days off. Thank fucking God. Need it.
Nice.
Downside. Still gonna lose 30 hours of fucking PTO because my job sucks.
Yeah, that burns.
Yeah.
Well, the only day I get off next week is Christmas. So, there you go.
I wish I could say the same. No. Well, not really. I'll take my 5 days off. I wish I could have the whole fucking week off, though. But these bastards, for lack of better terms, can fucking change their goddamn policy. So stupid. But it is what it is. Speaking of stupidity, here's something really funny for you guys. Does anybody know how much it costs to? Okay, we'll say very short distance from Minneapolis, Minnesota, to Green Bay, Wisconsin, UPS air freight overnight for, get this, a fucking little coffee tumbler. Does anybody have how much that would cost somebody to send that via UPS air overnight?
UPS Air overnight?
Yeah.
You're looking probably like 120.
For a fucking coffee tumbler that probably costed about $3.
Yes.
Can you say fraud, waste, and abuse much? My fucking company decided, oh, it's a great idea to send you a Christmas present or some shit. And I get it in the mail, and I look at it, UPS overnight. I'm like, what the fuck did they mail me to start with? Open it. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not like it was ground overnight. Minneapolis is not that far from fucking Green Bay. I mean, yeah, it's about a 5-hour drive, but that is definitely something that is doable overnight via driving. You don't have to fucking load it up in a plane.
It was about 120, right?
Oh, I'm sure. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me on the package.
Okay.
If it did, to be fucking... It was ridiculous. I looked at it, I was like... And the worst part is the fucking mug itself is cheap as shit. I'm like, you couldn't at least send something nice. Granted, I don't drink coffee, so for me it wasn't a huge deal or a big deal breaker. But the same thing, I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with you wasting that much goddamn money? How about you just send me the check for how much it costed you for that overnight shipping?
Yeah, cut the
with
middleman out.
air via UPS.
Maybe the company has some sort of plan where they get special prices on stuff like that.
Well, the thing about UPS overnight is this is how they justify it: is you're buying a plane ticket for whatever that item is.
Essentially, yeah.
That's how they
whatever the
justify
thing you
it.
ship is. Yep.
Oh,
So I mean, I don't agree. I've never agreed with the price that they charge for it because I've seen people just get like Spokane to Seattle. I've seen people get Spokane to Seattle and pay like $120, and that's like seems to be the going rate. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm just saying, fucking stupid. Next time you're gonna send me something like that, just send it regular fucking snail mail. Dude, I don't care if I get that shit in February. As cheap as that cocksucker was, don't even bother sending it to me. Save yourself the goddamn money in the postage. I mean, I'm sure they handed them out to people in the office, but because I work at home, they send it to my home.
Yep.
So stupid. So stupid. Why didn't they just send an extra one to the office and have my boss drop it off at my house? They have my fucking address. It's not like they don't know where I live. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. Just saying, seems like a little bit of a waste there. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some random guy on the internet talking shit.
It's fair.
It is what it is. I figured I'd let everybody know that because that was been bothering the fuck out of me all day since that came at like 1 o'clock today. Like, why in the fuck would you do that?
Because trying to make sure things get there.
I
And
get
they've got
that.
and to be honest, most major companies they wouldn't even blink at doing things like that.
Well, and then they probably write it off on their taxes as some sort of a team builder or a promotional gift, you know?
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
it's
Probably
probably
doesn't
literally
actually cost them
beneficial
anything.
for them. Yeah, it's probably actually beneficial for them to do it that way, even though it's the dumbest fucking thing possible from a rational standpoint.
I'm sorry.
You know,
The money
because
that was
businesses-
wasted on that ticket could have definitely just went into my paycheck. Or, you know what? Even better, don't send me a check. How about just send me one of those little fucking Visa cards, like $50 on it. That way, it's not a
That'd be
paycheck,
nice.
and then you
There
don't
you
have
go.
to worry about fucking taxing it, and everybody wins. Just saying, I could use that right now, being as my fucking oven decided to take a dump. But whatever.
Yeah, it's contagious apparently.
What took a dump?
Apparently. And the worst part is that motherfucker is just about brand fucking new.
What took a dump?
My oven.
TJ's oven and then my oven. Like 2 days later.
Well, you set yours on fire.
No, this was after that. It actually like
Oh, so there was a preemptive strike.
oh no, it wasn't the oven that got set on fire. It was the burner covers.
Yeah.
Because I may or may not have had some lettuce and went to go turn a pot on and hit the wrong thing and waited until I smelled something funny to go check it out. And be careful with heat, kids. You got that heat. You better be careful. And it was the heat too. Oh shit.
Which song's in everybody's head?
The Ren and Stimpy song?
Happy, joy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There you go. That'll get stuck in everybody's head quick, fast, and in a hurry. At least anybody who's old enough to remember what Ren and Stimpy is.
Wasn't Sin singing the log song?
Yes, she was.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone wants one, so.
that's right. Everyone wants a log. Everyone needs a log.
This week, being as it is 1 week from the holidays here, I decided that this is the only thing I wanted to cover with advocacy this week is because it is the season of giving. If you can, I know funds are tight this time of year. Might now be a good time to give to your favorite advocacy group.
Or
Doesn't matter
besides,
which
go
one.
fund me.
AVA, fucking whatever. Get in contact with them. Tell them you'd like to make a donation, or if they have a website, donate to their website, whatever the case may be. Doesn't have to be a lot, $5, something. It's that time of year. Give a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, but every little bit helps.
Skip your next basic bitch white girl latte. Donate it to a good cause.
That's
You'll be
right.
better off for it, and so will they.
Get that free one and then make them work for it, right, Meter?
Damn right.
I'm
They
Make
wearing
them
my
work
new
for it,
Christmas
especially when it's
present.
free.
Save it for Saturday for the Wishing Well show.
There you go.
Oh, that's
You guys
even
want a
better.
recipe? We'll make you up any recipe you want. I did just get confirmation that Wayne Walker from DIY or Die is coming.
Nice.
So slowly but surely, people are getting back to me about coming on.
How
I'm
long?
excited. I'm wearing my Christmas present.
How long are you going to be
They're
on the
pretty
air
nice.
for?
Huh? How long what for?
Said, how long are you going to be on the air for on Saturday, Fresh?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yep, we're from 8 a.m. Pacific until noon. So that would be what 10 a.m. your time till 2, 10 to 2.
Yeah,
your
10
time.
to 2.
And I'll see if
And
I can make
the
a
people that
blue.
I've invited, I mean, you don't have to be a mixer. You can just come on and hang out and talk about Rye, what a good dude he was, and just an excuse for everybody to get together for the holidays, have some fun, do some mixes, raise some money for a hell of a guy.
I'll try to make a quick appearance. I don't know how long I'll have, but I'll try to at least stop in and say hello.
Try and close that memorial fund out.
I think I'll be traveling on Saturday.
That'd be right about the time UFC South Korea ends, so I should be able to make an appearance if all goes well.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's an early morning card. God damn it.
Yeah.
How does the mic sound compared to the other one?
Sounds about the same, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
A little closer.
Does it automatically mute when you flip it up? There she goes. She's muted.
It even says mic off, mic on. Oh,
Yeah,
now the
Slashy got a pair of those, and he was mighty pleased with it.
how loud is it to vape?
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's not loud. It's
Not
not obnoxious.
Now when I go off and do my random Lumi shit in the back rooms, you all get to come with me.
What's up, Giancarlo?
G,
Oh, shit.
just as a heads up, I am pulled something out of the woodwork this week. For you.
Spork Leafy.
Then I have another bottle that's ready to go next.
That's right, Kennedy.
That's right.
Runway 5 ready for takeoff, Lumi.
She's getting ready for Maverick. That's what that is.
She's
I'm
got
just-
the need.
I've just grown very fond of Bluetooth. I feel bad because I actually bought myself a Bluetooth headset on Black Friday. I didn't know that somebody had gotten me these. Gotta love my family because they know I'm a gamer.
Mhm.
So this morning I woke up with a headset and a Blizzard gift card.
Nice.
Now I get to be a super nerd.
Super nerd.
Push back just a little bit. You're in a little poppy on your enunciation.
Poppy.
Now it's away from your mouth. Now we
Yeah, I
can't
was
hear
just
you.
saying, now you're too far. Happy middle ground.
Happy middle ground?
And you're good.
Which way?
Out a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Right there.
Right there?
Bueno.
Bueno.
See? You're good. Udamus.
That's why you use pop filters.
That's right.
It came with one.
Uh-oh.
Now she's really gonna look like
Oh,
she's
see?
like she's working on the
No.
airport.
Mobile Lumi.
It's so nice. Now I can hear if you guys talk shit when I get up.
And it's not going to stop us, just so you know.
True.
It looks weird. Looks like one of the Yoda ears I just made out of clay.
Yep. But then you can have the mic right up against your mouth if you feel like it.
Yeah, as I say, then you can bring that right up on there.
Deep throat that thing all you want.
Right, full air traffic controller, that bitch.
Oh, what's everybody got planned for their weekend?
For the weekend? Probably sleeping? Oh no, I'm gonna be harvesting Pokemon. Harvesting
Harvesting
Pokemon.
man.
I finally gotten to the point in my game where I can routinely harvest 6 IV Pokemon. So anybody who's not aware of what that is, but Pokemon breeding. But there's one of the big YouTubers for Pokemon is putting on an event on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, where we're going to be donating a bunch of like starter Pokemon and like cool Pokemon that you run into throughout the game that maybe like a little kid wouldn't be able to get until like way late in the game, things like that. So we're gonna be trading those on Christmas Eve and Christmas. So there's gonna be like 2 hours during Christmas Eve and 2 hours during Christmas, where everybody's gonna be trading all these like really cool Pokemon around, and maybe a little kid winds up with it, maybe they don't, maybe another trainer winds up with, maybe another person that works on it quite a bit, works on the game quite a bit, winds up with them. But whatever, it's a nice gesture. There's an off chance that some kid who's playing Pokemon for the first time jumps in and does a trade and gets something really cool to play through the rest of the game with and hold on to, because I have Pokemon that I've had for like 10 years stored away in my system.
It's awesome especially for those little kids.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it seemed like a really cool idea. That we would do that. So I'll be putting together. I've already got 2 boxes full. I want to get up to 10 boxes by Christmas Eve worth of Pokemon. So that'll be something for me to do this weekend. Is really, really push through and get 10 boxes worth of Pokemon done.
Running a little old puppy mill for Pokemon.
Pretty much. Right now I've got two boxes of the fire starter, the little score bunny. It's a little fire bunny. Got 2 boxes of those to trade. So it's it's one of those things. Pokemon, like most of the time trading, when you're doing like surprise trades, there's an option to just drop a Pokemon in and trade it out for whatever happens. Most of the time you get garbage from folks because they're just throwing random shit in. But on Christmas Eve and Christmas, if you play the game, there's a chance you're going to wind up with something cool.
There you go. Anybody who wants to learn and start, here's your chance.
Be a great time to start. Or if you got kids and you decide to get them Sword and Shield, tell them to trade on Christmas Eve night and Christmas morning.
Fucking taking off this weekend. I'm gonna go to my mother's house because my brother's gonna be home. So
Quinn's going home,
which is gonna be fucking awesome.
The entire time that he was stationed at Fort Lewis, I never saw him, not once.
Fucking bastard child. Should have made him stop and say hello to you on his way home because he drove home.
Oh, he did?
Driving home. Yeah, I think he leaves on Thursday or Friday. He's gonna be back on like the 5th or something.
Oh, nice. So he's got a lot of time off.
Yeah. Probably needs it at this point because it's been a while since I've heard him taking any decent amount of leave. And no, it is that time of year for the military where pretty much everybody except for a few unlucky bastards who need to pull duty. I pulled that card a couple times. Way more than once. Ugh.
Oh.
That'll be fun. 5 days, and then as soon as he gets home, I'm taking his ass and we're going to the goddamn movies to watch the new Star Wars movie.
There you go.
He doesn't know that yet, but he will soon. If he's not listening right now and then knows, but yeah. With him being all married and shacked up, I doubt it that he's watching this right now.
With his giant dogs.
Yeah. And apparently he's bringing the both of them, which scares the shit out of Mrs. because she doesn't like dogs.
Huh.
She's afraid of dogs. It's not that she doesn't like them, she is afraid of them. There's only one dog that she is not afraid of, and that's our neighbor's. Neighbor has a pit bull. Fucking loves that pit bull. Like, of all the dogs that you're not afraid of, you're not afraid of the pit bull. Well, I knew
She
Money was a
chose
puppy.
the best.
Lets it into our
Those pit
house all
bulls
the
are fucking
time.
adorable.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, we're out having barbecues and the neighbor's got the dog running around, or we're watching fights. She'll go over to the neighbor's house. The neighbors are here watching them with us. Open the door, bring the dog into our house, so that way the dog can be over here with the rest of us. Baby, you can't just break into people's houses and grab their dogs. Even though they're here in our house, that's not acceptable.
Right? There's still a line.
Yeah. And they just laugh at her. Thought you didn't like dogs.
Pit bulls do that to you.
Yeah, that's a big baby. Even my son, when he goes over there to play, they've got kids as well. And he at first he was afraid of the dog because the dog is a lot bigger than he is as a 4-year-old. And then now he opens the door. Hi, Dill. Pats him on the head, shoves him out of the way, and keeps on going in. All right, dude. You made yourself known. All right.
The pit bulls can
All
be
right.
really sweet.
Yep.
They're
generally-
very dependent on how they're raised and how the people that
Right.
are around them are treating them.
You get a much
Most
better.
of the time, if you find a pit bull in a family situation, they will probably be the best babysitter you'll ever see in your life. Once they're around children, they generally become like the kid protectors. They will always look out for the kids, make sure the kids are cool.
Oh yeah. I see that all the time. You get a better chance of getting bit by a fucking chow than you do a goddamn pit bull. Chows are an aggressive fucking dog.
Aggressive, yeah.
That's just the type of breed that they are. But people think, oh, they're cute and fluffy. Yeah, they're cute and fluffy, but they're mean as shit.
They're cute and fluffy from a distance. When they're yours, it's a different story.
Remember, when I was working at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, there was one of the X-ray techs that he had a bunch of land out in Maryland where we'd go and play paintball. So we'd always meet up at his house and we'd go walk into the woods. He had chows. He's like, just stay away from the dogs. He's like, because they will bite. I'm like,
Yep.
Well, at least you're honest. I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks for letting me know. He's like, yeah, they're not quite people dogs. I'm like, huh. He said, but my wife loves them, and the dogs will protect the hell out of my wife, so I keep them. I'm like,
Yep.
Can't blame me there.
I had a buddy in school who had a Chow Akita mix, and if you were cool with that dog, you were cool with that dog, and if you were not cool with that dog, you didn't come to his house. Like, because you couldn't get in the door, he couldn't keep that dog away from you. If that dog didn't know you and like you, that dog would not let you in that house come hell or high water. Like, typical, like, on TV scene, like the owner holding the fucking leash, getting drug across the house situation. Like, you just didn't go over there.
Yep.
That thing was fucking crazy.
Says, we're not cool. You can leave, dude.
Yep. Yeah, you will leave or I will escort you.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that thing was fucking nuts. Luckily, I was one of those few that it was automatically cool with from jump. And I was like, I'm a dog guy. You should know. It's cool. We're good, right? We're good. Don't kill me. Okay, we'll be buddies.
I've only been around a couple of dogs that were ever like that. That was one of them. Every other dog I've been around, they're all fucking babies. Every one of them.
For the most part.
They just want somebody to fucking love them and pet them, and
Right?
that's it.
Smack their ass a couple times, scratch their chest, tell them they're good dogs, and then usually turn into butter.
Give them a scratch above their tail, and they about fall apart.
Yep.
Get that back leg going a little bit.
Fucking neighbor's dog just falls on the ground. You immediately touch above the fucking tail, fucking done. Just falls over. Like, huh. You know how to calm that dog down and just make him pass out right there.
The fucking puppy is sleeping behind me. If you reach your hand down towards him, he will literally grab his paw, like reach his paw out, put it on your hand, and put it right on the center of his chest. And if you try and like go away, he will like, no, scratch the chest, dude. I have a giant 40-inch chest. Scratch the chest. You go to drift, and he's like, no, scratch the chest, dude.
Do as you're told, damn it.
It's like, my chest is 80% of my body volume. Scratch the fucking chest.
Michelle Hughes had a dog called Al Capone. I got some cookies.
Cookies.
Can't go wrong with cookies.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I do like me some cookies.
Right. Trying to put it in your mouth, Lumi. Open your mouth wider.
Those are big. What's the milligram on those?
Max is always bacon.
Check the milligram before you go just eating cookies up there.
Made it into a heart.
Between a blue healer and something else. Well, that's that's fantastic. Rescue dogs. If you can find the right one, those are fantastic.
Yeah, we got 2.
Tira's kind of a
We had
rescue.
3 of those. See, I start talking about rescue dogs, and here he comes.
Tira and Heimdall were both rescues. Heimdall spent the first 6 months of his life dealing with really bad chest infection, and Tira was being sold for some extra money for drugs.
Jesus.
This guy was abused. This guy was locked in a crate and beat and starved. We had friends who may or may not have liberated him from an owner, and we took care of him. Oh, big beast.
Heimdall's my big doofus. My big doofus fluff butt.
Sorry, there's no mac and cheese there,
Open your
dude.
mouth. I
Stove ain't
just
working.
want to French kiss you a little.
Right. Man-eating vicious beast.
Mm-hmm.
Sending everybody their tracking information.
German
I got
Shepherd.
some
Fantastic.
I got some looks from Mr. Loomy this morning when he went to the post office with a grocery bag full of packages. He's like, we're gonna have to have words on post office trips that have more than 5 packages, and I'm like, well, it's 6, so it's only one more than 5.
That's okay. Tell him to get over it. You got a business to run. Pretty soon he's gonna be doing a lot more.
Right? Exactly. Like, I'm not bugging you for DIY flavors anymore. I'm not bugging you to take me out of the house anymore because I now get to make resin stands all the time. Take the trade, damn it.
Oh, suck it up, Buttercup.
Slowly but surely, Lumiko taking over the world.
Hmm.
That's it.
Let's see.
Well, apparently, the neighbors, because they have a female pit bull, apparently their friends just bought a male, and they're like, "Whoo, you guys are getting a puppy soon." I'm like, run that through the missus. I don't care if we have a dog or not. I mean, like, my kid can wipe his own ass now at this point, so I don't mind if I have to pick up shit after something else now.
Yeah.
Like,
She could get a dog and a cat at the same time. Like a little dog and a little kitten. Little puppy, little kitten. Let them grow up together.
I
You
would
got the best of both worlds.
I would like to get a cat. The missus is allergic to cats, though.
You can get a hairless.
Yeah!
I live in
up a-
fucking Wisconsin. That thing would die.
Or a Russian blue. Russian blues are supposed to be.
I'm still allergic to Russian blues. I don't know why.
Like, I would get one of the cats my parents have because they're really low dander too, but fuck, they're way too goddamn expensive. My mom's got a couple of ragdolls. I think she paid over $500 a piece for those fucking things. I'm like, yeah, nope.
Over 500 for a ragdoll? That's not bad.
I said over $500.
Yeah, as long as it's not like. I would expect to pay like 900 maybe for one.
I don't know exactly the thing. I just know it was a whole lot of fucking money. I mean, they're
900
beautiful
would be cheap.
cats, lazy as shit. I mean, if you want a monster cat, that is not it.
James Cabosi hasn't killed himself with his DIY yet. Or you hate vaping though. Where you're like, all right, it's vapable. I don't like it at all. But it's vapable.
I want to go get my large lapdog now.
Yeah, if you're 2 recipes deep at this point, how's it working so far? Are you satisfied with your results? I think that's a better question.
Yeah.
Well, he had
exactly.
two recipes that he was working off of.
Not yet. He's not hate vaping yet. All right, that's a good beginning, man. That's how I was. Toonie sending me recipes. And I couldn't figure out why the fuck they didn't taste like they were supposed to. Then you find out about different size drops. It's way back in the day, before anybody was mixing. Well, Michelle, wonderfully glazed donut, wonderful sweet dough. Think it will work? Yeah, sweet dough and glazed donut go all right together. Just very low amount of sweet dough, like a quarter, maybe a half. And then you got to let it steep. Gotta let it steep, because sweet dough needs time to steep. Got cookies stuck in the back of my throat.
Time to hit the hard stuff there.
I've been vaping the shit out of the cream dream that we made yesterday.
It's good, right? Be better the longer you let it sit.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow's day 3, Lumi.
Oh, last night, Adam and I updated the firmwares on
your Lustro?
Yeah. It no longer has that speed thingy on there anymore.
Oh, okay.
And there's also a function called ghost function, I think, so it won't light up when you hit the fire button. So more battery life.
Good. There's one of those things that I never understood. Like some of those nuts where they started putting LEDs, and I'm like, stop! You're just wasting battery.
Right.
For no reason.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the Lustro's kind of like that. Like it's got a great big old bar that you can turn off, and it's got motion sensor that you can turn off.
Well, and that's the bonus to having LED lights versus old school, like monstrous fucking lights, is that at least with the newer, more compact LEDs, they're a little more energy efficient. So it's not as much battery life that you're sacrificing for the flashes and shit, but it's unnecessary 98% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're LEDs, so they don't chew up a lot of battery, but
right.
I mean, it's still the extra little fucking quarter of a day you could get out of the battery that, or maybe not even a quarter, but maybe an eighth of a day, but still, that extra little bit that you could get out of it rather than having to go and change out batteries.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a simple man looking for simple things. That's all. Things that I don't have to fucking fight with. Oh no, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Thanks, Michelle.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
No.
Nah. LOLA. Lola.
Yeah, that's much better of a song to get stuck in my head, to be quite honest. Have to get it out one way, shape, or form. Look at that. You got everybody. Kenny B's in too now. Son of a bitch.
I'm lucky I don't know that one. I do know the happy, happy, joy, joy one, though.
Yeah, that one's old school. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon fucking got a horrible song stuck in our heads the other day. He was talking about the new oceanic worms that washed up on that beach in California that look like
dick worms?
Yeah, and they officially named them penis fish. And he changed Baby Shark to penis fish, and it's like a fucking corkscrew. Like anytime there's silence in my house, that starts playing in my head, and I just start laughing and shaking my head, and then getting angry, and then laughing again.
I haven't heard all of Baby Shark yet. I think the most I've heard of it. I know, I'm proud of this. Just like that "Call Me Maybe" song. The most I have heard was from a grocery store that had it playing in it. And I actually walked back out of the grocery store and came back. And then Baby Shark was because that one stupid dude on the UFC had it as his intro.
Yeah, it was hilarious though. Because the whole crowd was just like, what the fuck is happening right now? 15,000 drunk adults in a stadium and Baby Shark comes on the fucking overhead PA system. The fuck?
So I didn't hear most of it, but I heard parts of it because when we watch it all in the group, I have to keep my volume low so it doesn't echo.
Yeah, Lake Street Dive does a pretty good cover. So does Leo from Frog Leap Studios. They do a really, really good cover of it as well. It's very metalized.
Sorry to hear that, Kenny B. Sorry to hear that. Well, luckily my son is now past that age where I don't have to hear it anymore. Besides, he doesn't even want to listen to that shit. Like, Dad, can we turn on The Rock? Yep. When we get in the car and country's on, Mom's in the car, Dad, change the channel. Because he knows he can't tell Mom when Mom's in the car by herself with him. Raising him right. Raising him right.
AC/DC was my jam growing up.
Little bit of the Akadaka. I'm down with that.
And then my mom loved Metallica, so I grew up listening to Metallica, and she had the really nice sound system in all of her cars in the home studio thing that she had, like the sound system on the computer. So I'd wake up to the house just shaking to Metallica or Rob Zombie.
Once you got introduced into good music.
Right.
Not me, I had to introduce myself. My mother loves country music and I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, what I lack in my movie history, I make up with my musical interests.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to.
For the record, Lumi, you're still in the upright lock position.
I know.
Okay.
I
Just making sure.
I don't like it being so close to my face because I'm afraid if I cough or if I vape, I have a good mic. I just wanted to be mobile.
Hey, whatever you got to say to feel better about the situation.
Hey, Meter has seen the faces I have given Mr. Lumi for taking a vape with his headphones on. I give some dirty looks.
To be fair, though, when Mr. Lumi vapes and he's in Zoom, it generally sounds like someone's holding a microphone to the back of a turbine engine.
Well,
especially when he's playing video games. You get to hear this.
Times like 8. Yeah, Mr. Lumi's mic generally picks up his vape very distinctly.
Everybody says it sounds like he's sucking a golf ball out of a hose. I don't know how he does that too. Like, he must have the watts really low because I just tried to do it, but I'm at 86 watts on a single coil braid right now. That was pretty warm on the lips. I think I just need to turn his watts up. I normally do, but then he turns them back down.
You know what's really scary? I realize I'm starting to get to that age where a lot of the music I grew up listening to is starting to show up on the classic rock station.
My wife and I laugh about that all the time.
I'm going, motherfucker, really?
That confuses me too. Because I'm like, what? What?
But what's funny is some of those songs, they still play on the current rock station.
Yep. Well, we're at the point now where our new rock station almost plays more classic rock, and our classic rock station plays more of the new shit. It's completely backwards, and we make fun of them all the time. Like, this is why terrestrial radio sucks.
This is why you have to have a couple of rock stations that you could switch between. I think we have 4 of them programmed on our radio. So if one's playing a bad one, we just switch to the other one.
I'm still kicking myself for ever getting rid of satellite radio. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an extra bill, and I was like, at the time, I was like, I really don't need the extra bill because I don't drive enough anymore. And now that I'm constantly driving either between work or around town, I'm like, son of a bitch. Really?
YouTube is a thing. Just got to Bluetooth your phone to your car and YouTube.
Yeah. Might even have
just
to do that.
run a playlist. Amazon Music, which is included with Prime, is pretty good.
That's right.
I haven't figured out how to use that. I need to at some point because I have Amazon Prime for I don't know how long Mr. Lumi's going to let me have it for, but
Yeah.
He hasn't caught on to it yet.
She says on the internet that never forgets.
You think Mr. Lumi watches my streams?
Stranger things have happened. I'm just saying.
I can't even get him to remember to subscribe to me with his free subscription to Twitch. I have to log on once a month before I go to bed while his computer's still on and do it for him. It feels so terrible. And then I walk through the house throughout the day and I see him watching other streamers playing the same video games that I play. And I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you watch my streams?
Because I have to deal with you all day.
I'm a pretty self-efficient Lumi on my own.
Kenny B, if you're going to get one radio station, it is always going to be a country station.
No.
Always. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, nothing else on, you're going to get a country station.
Yep. It's one thing you can guarantee that there is just everywhere in the States. You will run across them. Go drive, anybody who's driven through Texas on I-10.
Yeah.
There's parts of that, doesn't matter where you're at. You're going to get at least one station in it. They're guaranteed one of them is going to be country.
Yep.
Well, from Texas all the way over to California, you take it all the way through New Mexico and Arizona too.
Yeah.
Unless you're literally in the metropolis, 20 minutes outside of that town, you go from 9 fucking radio stations to 0 for 4.5, 5 hours, and then the first one you fucking pick up in the middle of nowhere, it's going to be a country station, and it'll be the only thing you can hear for 45 fucking minutes, no matter how many times you hit that scan button.
Yep. Just
Manually scanning like
89.9 all the way back around.
Yep.
Well, at least it's in Williams.
Right. Yeah. No, I made that trip back and forth up 10 across fucking Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas dozens of times in my college days, and that was, you always had to have some type of music playlist or player with you because you knew you literally had hours where there was nothing or it was only one country station. You're like, no.
I was glad when I moved from Hawaii to Louisiana, I had satellite radio already. And my truck was shipped there to LA. I picked it up in LA and I drove it all the way to Louisiana. And thank God for satellite radio. Otherwise, I would have murdered myself.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. Oh, I still, every once in a while, because Ellis puts up his live streams up on YouTube now. So every once in a while, I will still sit down and listen to one. And it's still the funniest shit. Just a crazy ass Australian just losing his shit over everything. It's fantastic.
Fucking funny ass individual. And what's funny is, as crazy as he is, he's goddamn intelligent too.
He is. He's like, he reads his own ads now, believe it or not.
Nice.
Like, does it well. Yeah, like if he's one of those dudes, if he puts his mind to something, like it's gonna happen. Like he's just one of those dudes. And so he was determined because he was never very good at reading. Like he's just one of those guys. So he decided he was gonna get good at it. And sure as shit, he's good at it now. But then he's got Tully. Michael Tully. Michael Tully has one of the driest senses of humor on the planet, but it's always fucking perfect. Like he just slips right in with these comments and you're like, oh.
So that's the one and only thing that would draw me back really to buying fucking satellite radio again.
You were a country singer, Michelle Hughes?
Right.
You breaking everybody's heart?
Achy breaky heart.
See, I played drums in a country band when I was in high school. That's how I used to get my spare money because we would do all the fucking giant, crazy fucking Western places in southern Missouri. And there's a lot, let me tell you, there are a lot. And they pay very good money for a band that will keep playing for 5-6 hours straight so that they can all get their fucking country dance on. And it's real easy work when you're a 16-year-old kid. You may or may not have gotten yourself completely into fucking orbit on devil's lettuce to watch people dance while you do the most rhythmic nonsense you can.
Don't have to worry about no double bass, nothing.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, $500 weekends for just watching old people walk in circles was great.
I also listened to a lot of Dr. Demento.
Hell yeah, that was classic shit growing up.
That was where it was at. Dr. Demento. Like Sunday nights, like 7 to 10 or something like that. Just be in front of my radio, just laughing and laughing, recording it, switching out tape cassettes.
Oh, there you go. That's it. That's the record button. You know it's close to the end of the show. I gotta go to bed. I got school tomorrow. Think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Moved to Nashville, tried to be famous.
Nice.
Tells me you can.
Any
change
songs we
everything.
might have heard of, Michelle?
Oh,
Next thing she's gonna tell us is that she's some famous country singer.
I know, right? Yeah, I go by my other name, Reba McEntire, every once in a while. What?
Right.
that's the case. The missus would.
Never hit it big? Yeah.
I mean, you were in Branson. That's like Vegas for country and old people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Swaggy Shane will never smoke weed with Willie again.
Lies.
You did do the Grand Ole Opry? See, you made it big.
See.
That's about as big as you can get in country. Playing the Grand Ole Opry. Even if you're just doing like opening for somebody else, that's big. Bet you got stories and a half. You should come on and tell us stories, Michelle. We'll just sit there like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's fake news, Vega. Fake news.
No, Willie's never stopping smoking weed.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no way. Oh, and you know, I might see him stop smoking, but he'll probably take edibles instead then.
I was gonna say, have you ever heard the stories about Willie dabbing people into oblivion on his fucking tour bus? It's fucking hilarious. Like, there are plenty of people who have talked about, like, oh no, I expected to go on and, you know, haha, traditional smoke a joint with Willie, and Willie pulls out like a fucking $15,000 dab rig, and he's like, who's ready to go to orbit, bitches?
There's a
Willie
reason
can
why
hang.
people like Snoop Dogg say, yeah, I'm not going near him with that.
Yeah, man, Willie's no fucking joke.
Oh, apparently he did quit smoking. Now it's all non-combustibles. All right.
See, the smoking is what's gone. So now it's probably all dabbery. So, sorry, any beginners that start to hang out with Willie now.
Yep. That is one of the few. There's a very few country singers that I'll actually listen to. Willie is one of them. Actually, you know, we'll just group it all together. Pretty much the Highwaymen in general. That's it.
Yeah.
I was sad Chris Christopherson just came through here with his band last month, but they wanted $375 a piece for a ticket. I was like, I love the concept of hearing that, but I'm not paying $400 a piece for it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I get it, but no.
Yeah. That's a fucking pricey goddamn ticket.
$400 for any concert ticket. Like, I don't like crowds to start with anymore. So I'm not going to have a good time pretty much no matter what.
Right, and then to pay that much on top of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I commend Larry every year for going to Sonic Temple. I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of awesome bands, but that's also a lot of people and a large group, and that equals stupidity en masse.
Yeah, see, that's the only way I can see it is if it's like a week-long thing, or otherwise, fuck no. Like, they do a couple really big concerts here. They do Rock USA, and then they have a Country USA one here, where you can get tickets for like the whole fucking week. It's like a Monday through Sunday thing. Includes camping, like fucking like $500.
Right.
I'm going. Yeah, I could see paying that kind of money for it, because that's fucking a fuck ton of bands, like 6 different stages. You choose which ones you actually want to go and watch.
I wonder what Bumbershoot's running these days. Let me go look.
The The last
Bumbershoot's
concert I went to
all
was
Memorial Day weekend, and it's always got great lineups. But
last one I went to was
these days, used to be like you could pay like $60 and get in for the whole weekend.
the last concert I went to. I spent like $50 a ticket, and it was in Houston, Texas, for a band that most people probably haven't heard of.
These headphones sound amazing. I'm having way too much fun with these things right now.
We're crystal clear.
Well, I normally always use like my speakers or these little things because I don't like the little ones that suction into your ears. It feels like I'm like shoving a Q-tip way too deep in if I use those ones. So I've always used these little things. So you can imagine the sound upgrade.
Right. Are those open back cans or are they closed back?
I don't know.
Is it a solid thing over your ear, or is it like open air and then the sound goes through it? Show the other side.
Huh?
Or not? Are the, is the back of the ear cup, is that hard or is it fabric?
It's like a memory foam thingy.
Okay, then it's open back. So you get atmospheric sound as well, it just cancels itself out.
Sure. I just normally
sound
have
good.
cheap headphones.
Confusing or
sound good.
careful.
All I know is that they're the Corsair Void Pros. I should have known something was going to happen because I refused clothing. So of course the next place my mom is going to go is Best Buy and ask them to help her hook up a nerd. I should have known better. I told her no Christmas gifts. That was going to be our gift to each other. Just no gifts for each other. Just call up, say you love them, see how the Christmas is going. That's all. But mom had other plans apparently.
That actually is one I want to go see. Swag. I would love to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
That would be pretty cool.
I hear they have a fucking fantastic stage show.
So, Bumbershoot, which like I said used to be like $60-$70 for the whole weekend, is now $245 base package.
That's not bad.
45 base package, and that doesn't get you into the big concerts anymore. And it sounds like this may be the last year Bumbershoot ever runs.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's been running for almost 50 years.
Jesus.
So they might cancel it. That'd be bad for that area of Seattle because they make a shit ton of money over that weekend.
Yep.
But I mean, it's also a really bad area for where the big homeless problems in Seattle are going down.
That sucks.
Yeah. So needles like if you go to Seattle in the morning, it's fucking disgusting. Before they have a chance to clean everything up, it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those places that have been like that where it's just fucking nasty at night, and then you don't see it during the day because they've had cleaning crews out in the wee early hours in the morning, fucking sweeping, running street sweepers and everything else.
Yep. And then they have a big police presence during the day. Not that keeps a lot of those folks from doing everything that they do over there, but whatever. $700 to go see Tool? Like, how does that make sense? Like, I went and saw a Perfect Circle for like $40.
Yeah, but you also got to think this is the first album in 13 years, and then they released the entire discography of everything they've ever done on all music platforms for free at the same time as the new album came out. So it literally flooded the market with everything Tool and got a million new people on, as well as every 40-plus-year-old dude super rock hard. I get it.
Still $700.
Yeah, it's another one just like the Christofferson. Like I can't, but I get it. Like it sucks, but I can't.
I
How
get,
much is
well,
it to go see Weird Al?
and maybe for them, their whole idea is if we charge a lot, only the people who really, really love our shit are going to show up, and those are the ones we want to cater to. I don't know.
Well, I think a lot of it, at least from what Maynard was talking about in an interview that I was watching not long ago, is that basically the jacked prices like that are the venue, not them. Like when they sign their contract to do their tour, it's they go to X cities that are all set up by the promotional team. That's all laid out. They do, X city on X date, and they do so many shows and everything. And then the ticket prices and everything are all handled by the venue and the promotional company. That they have nothing to do with it. So that's basically greedy assholes who understand how much people are willing to pay to see Tool, putting that greed in action for shit like that.
What concert would you go see for $700? What concert would be worth it to go see for $700?
If it was a charity concert and the money went to something I believed in.
Maybe the
There'd
only
have to be a lot.
there's no band alive right now that I would go pay $700 to go watch.
No.
Maybe if fucking something like Queen was still alive, because I heard they did a fantastic fucking show. But
My mom went and saw Queen with Adam Lambert, and apparently it was an amazing show.
yeah,
That was not a pricey. It wasn't a pricey show either.
I would expect not. I mean,
Right, it's like Sublime with Rome. You're not getting the original shit. Even if it's good, it's still not the original shit.
yeah, and I've seen Sublime with Rome, and it's just not. It's not the same as the original, but.
Same thing with Alice in Chains now. Like, that dude's good, but he's not Lane, and you can't recreate that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I get it going on, but same reason Loomy can't listen to fucking New Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah,
Like, once you get used to that sound, it's not the same when it's changed, even if it's close.
Especially because Jimmy Sullivan was my favorite member of Avenged Sevenfold. So the second it comes on in the radio, Nick will even be surprised because I don't really listen to the new stuff. It just takes me a couple seconds of hearing that guitarist, and I'm like, turn it. He's like, why? I'm like, I can't.
That's ABS. Can't listen to it.
I get it.
Well,
Kevin Man says no concerts were $7. I'd go see. I'm with Giz. I'd go see the Beatles with the original members. I might. Who's still left at this point? It's Ringo and
Paul. Yep.
I'd go see a Ringo and Paul concert for $700. I'd save up all year and do it.
I might go see Paul with Wings. When you see some of the shit that he's been doing, Paul with Wings might be an exception to that $700 rule.
Yeah. Or Bruce.
He also does like 4-hour shows too, so you're gonna get your money's worth. Plus, it's fucking Paul. So.
Well, and I think that's the other part of this. What can I do with $700 in this amount of time?
I was just thinking that. Send me to Home Depot or Lowe's with $700, and I'll be the happiest motherfucker alive.
Bruce Springsteen does like 8-hour concerts, so he'd probably be worth the cash.
I mean, he's born to run, so what do you expect?
Exactly. Go see the boss. Born in the USA. Bet you he's real gravelly these days.
Yeah, you see, he just released a new album. It doesn't even sound like words anymore. He's like the pop folk Ozzy. Which, ironically enough, Ozzy Osbourne actually released a new song too. I heard that on the radio yesterday, and he actually sounds more clear than he has in probably 20 years. It was a little scary. I was like, is this old? And he's just re-releasing it? And then after the song was over, they came out and talked about it, and they're like, yeah, a new Ozzy. Who the fuck would have called that one? Like, he's doing his farewell tour, but released a new album of like new music that he actually like you can hear and understand words he says. It's kind of off-putting.
Maybe it's strange. I just can't see. $700 seems such a steep fucking price.
$700.
Well, all right. Maybe it's because concerts don't interest me as much as other things do. that I would pay $700 for. Like, let's use this example. In was it 2000 and the 2008-2009 NFL season, I went to the NFC Championship game here in Green Bay. I was living in Louisiana at the time, and I flew up, met my dad up here.
Nice.
We spent a lot more than $700 to go to that fucking game.
I bet.
All in all, between hotel and flights and everything else, I think we spent somewhere near like $4,000 between the two of us. We had fucking
Sounds about
excellent
right.
seats. We were about 30 rows up from the fucking field. Froze my ass off. Couldn't drink my beer before it froze. Totally worth every fucking penny, even though the Packers lost because Favre threw an interception to the goddamn Giants. Still worth it. Stuff like that, I'll spend the $700 on it for, because for me, that wasn't so much about the game. It was, I gotta spend that quality time with something both me and my dad loved, and fucking had something where we could just go and enjoy ourselves. Then we had to fight over who was the least drunk to drive all the way back to Milwaukee to our hotel room.
See, that's a good point though, because I can't really think of any concerts aside from maybe if I'm in the right mood going to see like Paul McCartney and Wings for $700. But I would easily drop like a couple grand to get a fucking weekend UFC experience in a place where I could also enjoy other habits of mine in
Fuck
the
yeah.
regional area. That wouldn't even be a question. They'd sign me up and I'd second mortgage my fucking house tomorrow for it.
The one of those bucket list things for me when it comes to that, UFC International Fight Week in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to go to that.
I'll second mortgage my fucking house for that. Yeah, that's one of those I can absolutely agree.
It's funny that we're talking about this because last night during my late night stream with Adam, we were talking about what concerts I've been to, and I'm pretty sure I was being judged.
What concerts have you been to, Lumi?
Yeah, give us all three of them.
Everything Psychopathic Records, and it was much more than 3. I've seen Dark Lotus, I've seen Twisted, I've seen Boondocks, I've seen ICP, all of it. I've been there. If it hit Hartford, I was there. If it hit New Haven, I was there.
Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure I was being judged.
I think they would be rowdy but fun concerts.
I heard somebody pretty good in one of those concerts.
See, Michelle, I think that's probably what it, that's about what it costed me last time I went to Detroit. It was around $700.
Oh, they didn't catch an elbow. They caught my ribs. I was trying to get across the mosh pit, not realizing it was a mosh pit. And somebody came running at me like all fucking swing handy and shit. So I ducked down and lifted up as they were falling over me. So they hit the ground pretty good.
I hate people that go into mosh pits like that. Fucking hate it.
I didn't mean to. I didn't
No, not
know what
you.
it was.
Not you, the ass clown that was running around fucking swing handing, like purposely trying to hurt people. Like I fucking hate that in mosh pits. Like you see people doing that, and you run up, kick them in the back of the hamstring, knock them to the ground.
I made him eat the ground pretty good.
Yeah.
My ribs were a little sore, but his face, I'm sure, was much more sore.
There's no call for that shit. Never has been. It's just you being a dick. So, you want to be a dick in a mosh pit? Okay, mosh pit justice.
I don't know how much I ever spent to go to New Orleans. There's a couple weekends I spent a lot of money down there.
Oh, in New Orleans?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was a couple times I wasted my truck payment or more on that.
Yeah. That weekend we went down with Chico. Were you with us? No, it was me, Best, Cheek, and somebody else. There was only 4 of us. I'm pretty sure his brother stole my wallet.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Cheek's brother. And my camera.
His brother was a shady motherfucker.
Yeah, he was.
Love Cheek to death, but man, his brother was shady.
Wow.
That is an ultimate mosh pit douche. Giancarlo?
Soccer cleats?
Soccer cleat. Why would you do that? Like, what leads you to do that?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Mardi Gras? Everybody should go to Mardi Gras at least once.
Yeah,
I'm
at
a firm
least
believer in
once.
that.
When
That's
I
one
get
of those
older, I
things
want
you
to do
go
it.
see the sea of humanity and what the humanity gets itself up to, because
When
it's
I
pretty
get-
fun.
When I get some good weight behind my tits and they get a little wrinkly, I want to go to Mardi Gras and get some beads.
You're just gonna be swinging those boobies around. Give me all
Yes.
the beads.
Yes. I want tattoos on my titties too. So I need to find somebody that can do tattoos on my butt and my titties.
With a slide. I would love to see Giancarlo just take somebody out. Just drop one of those big old shoulders on somebody.
I'm just having a hard time getting him into the picture of him angry enough to actually do that to somebody. She's so genuinely nice that seeing him get angry, that's got to be a scary fucking thing to.
Yeah, I mean there's no call for that.
No, shit like that, not okay.
Holy cow!
You just woke up, I'm guessing.
No, I didn't get to sleep at all. I've been up since like 9 o'clock in the morning. I worked 9 hours at that stupid place. I got home at 9:30 and I got to go back at midnight.
How
Jesus.
dare you call that place stupid?
Fun.
Did you try the popcorners yet?
No.
Motherfucker!
I had no time to do anything except work. It was truck day. It's terrible.
Working
scratch.
coffee.
Oh.
Well, at least you're here for a minute or two, Adam.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd drop in while I can before I have to leave again. Waiting for my work clothes to dry because I got freaking schmutz all over them today.
What?
G says it's Emperor Palpatine.
Schmutz.
I don't
It's
know
like a
what-
Yiddish. It's like a Yiddish phrase for I got a mess on my stuffs. I'm not Jewish. I just like Yiddish words. They're hilarious.
Oh,
Do
that's-
it.
What's happening, church?
Church well. What up?
That's fucking fantastic. Show of hands. Are you guys gonna be busy Christmas Day in the evening around this time frame? So I'm debating on whether I do a show or not.
I'll be here.
I'll be around.
Oh,
I'm doing Christmas Eve with the family, so
well,
Christmas Day is free. I'm just gonna be chilling.
My family is in Connecticut, so
okay. Well, if you guys want, and those of you in the comments, you get bored next week Wednesday, I will do a Christmas show. I might even put on a Christmas hat. Who knows?
I need to get one.
Me too.
All my Pokemon will have been traded away by then.
But only $1.
Oh,
Come on now.
maybe I'll get one if I can get out of the house, Mr. Loomies.
No.
I don't want traditional Santa though. I want the green elf one.
Oh no. I'm gonna wear the light up hat. I got a light up hat. We'll do that.
Oh shit.
I used to have a Christmas hat. I have a
But now
picture
you
in it.
don't.
I just have the picture of me doing the gangster signs in my Christmas hat and my gangster short boxer thingies.
The
Bunch
way,
of folks saying I'll be here. Excellent.
awesome. Yeah, see, the way I was figuring it, after Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is all over with, we've probably all had enough of our families at that point.
True.
It's time to have a little relaxation. I might even crack a beer even though I gotta work in the morning.
Sit down with your glass
Oh my
of
God.
eggnog.
A beer would be nice. I haven't had a beer in like a month. I haven't had a drink in like a month at least.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I had a shot of vodka the other night to try to make Call of Duty a little bit more tolerable. It was interesting.
One shot.
It was maybe a few shots.
Spice things up a little bit.
Just maybe a few.
Ugh.
So Adam, did you pick a winner for this next week already?
Winner has been picked. It was supposed to be this week. I know, but
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be for next week.
nope, it definitely was supposed to be this week.
See, I forgot. So it was for next week then.
Fucking busy. I barely have like the drums tracked for the song. I'm working on it though.
Oh,
I got the weekend off.
I get it. You're in the busy rush time of year. I get it.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, she said after Christmas and New Year's are over that schedules would be slightly more regular. So otherwise I can't keep this shit up. I don't have time for anything anymore. Like, I haven't practiced with Eddie and the Arsons, and it's been at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. We're supposed to jam on Friday. So that'll be all right. But yeah, it's been weeks. We just all keep not being available on our normal days. Mostly me.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, gotta be an adult and work sometimes, whether we like it or not.
Oh, I
Yeah.
discovered last night
Okay,
on
well,
Call of Duty, I do better in the realism mode than I do in the
Yeah.
regular mode.
you sure did.
So I think I might try to become a pro realism mode for Call of Duty.
Same team, damn it.
Okay, I only killed I think one of them yesterday.
You laid him out, though. You were like, oh my god, I think that was my teammate.
He spooked me.
Oh, whoops.
Got an itchy trigger finger. Ugh.
I get spooked easily. Things get shot when I get spooked.
VR Resident Evil. Resident Evil has some good jump scares. So
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine me with a VR.
Spork, I already know what you're going to say. So you don't even need to type it.
This is
Don't
calling
even-
you out before you do it. Just stop.
Don't even
now.
waste the finger muscles
oh, he's going to.
on the little sun emoji. I will spam the hell out of this chat with your awesome emoji.
That's awesome.
Oh, shit.
How much does it cost to get a VR set to stream with? Like, would this be something that I should do at some point in my future?
Depends on the system.
I
To
think I would get.
stream VR?
I think I would get severely injured.
Nobody would enjoy that because nobody sees what you see. They only see what the screen is. The capturing is capturing.
There's a way to stream
You
it.
can screen cap your VR, though.
Does
Yeah.
that mean everybody who's watching has to have VR goggles to see it?
No.
No.
It'll
It would
just.
stream it.
Pointless. It's not as immersive then.
It would be
What
like
the-
OBS with my games. Like the game would be in the background, and I would be up in
Stick
the
to Call of
corner,
Duty.
falling over on shit, basically,
I guess.
tripping into the wall.
That could be funny.
Jesus Christ. Well, there you go. Look at what Michelle put out there.
My
And my kid ain't getting that for Christmas. He can kiss my goddamn ass.
Wait, what is this? Fingernails in the sun. Nail care in the sun. Let me go.
I just recently last night discovered how many bruises I had on my leg from taking apart my computer chair on Monday.
Yeah.
My
No.
legs,
Whacking away at that thing like nobody's business.
my legs are nice and
Ooh.
purple now.
That's disgusting.
Holy Jesus.
Yep,
Yummy.
that's what happens when you don't have time to rewick or burn off the crap. Also, commercial e-liquid.
Yep.
It's a little public service announcement, by the way. Because that don't happen when I vape my DIY stuff.
Nope.
Ever. And I use 0.5% of sweetener in a lot of my juice.
What's up, Albert?
Because I need to make some strawberry.
I
Albert.
feel so empty now that all my custom stands are gone.
They're all on their way to their homes. Now you
Yep.
got to start new ones.
I gotta start figuring out what I'm gonna do next for a custom stand.
People will be in touch and they'll tell you, this is what I want. How much it gonna cost me?
How much?
How much is your time worth?
That's what I told her. That's exactly what I said. That's
I
the
need to
best
be
price to charge.
inspired. I'm already working on a little clay Yoda to see if I've gotten any better with my skills, but it's being in the process. Like so far, I only have the face, the ears, and the torso. I'm gonna do one reaching.
So then we're Alright. Well, it is getting towards that time of the evening, so we're gonna cut this down. Since I see people are going to show up for it next week, we will do a Christmas episode. So, just as an FYI, we'll be here. Anybody who wants to show up, show up. Try to do something fun. I don't know. I'll figure something out over the next week. If anybody has ideas, let me know. I will not be getting shit-face wasted, though, because I do have to work at butt-ass crack of dawn on the 26th of December.
Hey.
But it is what it is. Yeah. Just take it around the room, let everybody say their piece, and get the geese and get the flock out of Dodge. Who wants to go first?
Hi, I'm Adam. I play in a band called Eddie and the Arsons. Look up eddieandthearsons.com and you can find links to purchase our music or just listen to it if you don't feel like buying it. That's fine. Just give it a listen. And join the group. I don't have a link handy, but if you search Music Time with Adam on Golf T Vapes on Facebook, you will find said group. And you can join it and you can pick songs. That are slacking a bit these days because of my job schedule, but hopefully after the holidays, that will end. Thanks for having me, TJ, even though I was only here for like 15 minutes. I didn't want to break my streak because I'm pretty sure I haven't missed one since I've been invited to be on. I'm pretty sure that I haven't missed one. So I got to keep that streak going. But yeah, always a blast chilling with you gangsters. And let's go to Fresh 03.
What's happening, everybody? So this weekend we are doing a Wishing Well episode. It's going to be 4 hours. It's from 8 a.m. Pacific until noon, or 11 a.m. until 3 Eastern. And we are raising money for the Vapor Memorial Fund. The goal is to close that thing out, get it to $10,000. We're only like $1,300 away. We're doing mixes for donations, so all you got to do is donate a little money and we'll make you a recipe. So I think I'm trying to think up some fun things, but like I said, I've got several really, really awesome mixers lined up. Michelle Doldine is coming for a bit, so she's always fun to have on. We've got Wayne from DIY or Die is going to be on the show. So we've got it. Yep. So we've got some folks. And I'm still getting messages about people who are willing to come on and hang out. So be a good time. And raise some money for Rye's family. So hopefully they can have a wonderful holidays. But it should be lighthearted, fun, because I think that's the way that Rye would want us to celebrate him, is just love everybody and have some fun and talk about doing unmentionable things to Pete. So yes, everybody.
Background.
That'll be Saturday. So come hang out with us Saturday. Bring your ideas. If you don't have an idea for a mix, just donate. Give a couple bucks for helping Rye's family have a good holidays. So yeah, that's all I got right now. I'm gonna chuck it over to Lumi. Where can people find a wild Lumi?
Lumi. Oh, Lumi's fucking things up.
Gosh.
So I'll post this right here. I don't think there's going to be a Twitch stream because I'm still downloading the update for Call of Booty. So I'll still give out the link if you're looking for me on Twitch. Find me there at Lumi1992 if you have Amazon Prime and you'd like to sub or resubscribe, because it does have to be reapplied monthly, I greatly appreciate it. Or any other Twitch streamer / affiliate partner appreciates it. Here is a link to the Discord, Instagram, and Facebook if you need help with DIY, or if you want braids or resin stands or custom resin stands. Message me there. If you just need somebody to talk to, I'm there. Thanks for having me. To the pissy desk.
It's the festive desk, motherfucker. Get it right. We're festive. And giving. It's all about the giving. Which is why we will be giving you guys a show next week. Yeah, first and foremost, thank you all for coming out. It's always fantastic to see everybody again. That's why I do this. Other than the fact that I get to hang out with my friends, my family, you guys are the reason why I come out. So, thanks again for coming. Remember, it is the week before Christmas. As much as people are stressing about stupid shit like money and all of that, don't let it get to you. Because guess what? In the grand scheme of things, it's really not that big. Enjoy the time with your friends, your family. It's not about all the giving or getting or all that. Just get that nice relaxation time. Forget about everything else that's going on for a little while. Just enjoy the holidays themselves, whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or fucking whatever.
Festivus for the rest of us.
That's
Rest
right.
of us.
Whatever it is you choose to celebrate it, enjoy it, and just enjoy the time that you got. Enjoy the extra days off, because I know a lot of people get some of those extra days off, to include New Year's coming up. So make sure you guys are enjoying that. That reminds me, I have not looked at the schedule. Oh, it's New Year's Day. We're gonna get to do a show on Christmas and New Year's Day.
Yep.
Fucking A. I'll be nice and hungover on Wednesday. That'll be fun.
Everybody's gonna be wearing sunglasses and taking ibuprofen.
Except for Fresh. Fresh will be sitting here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Luckily, I am ready to go. Let's
Hey,
do
we
this.
don't. I drink on an unpredictable schedule. I might not be hungover.
Come on. That is the most hungover day in America next to Super Bowl Sunday.
It's true.
I only drink when I have the energy to let out that I get from drinking. If I don't have the energy, why would I drink?
The only other thing I got for you guys, remember, it is the season of giving. If you can, donate to a vapor advocacy fund of some sort, whether it's the AVA, CASA, whoever. Donate a little bit. It can be $1. Anything helps. Just that's part of the advocacy thing here. Remember, you're educating, you're advocating, and it's not for yourselves. It's not for any of us up here. None of these lovely folks. It's for those people who have not made the switch from the stinkies yet, and we need to keep it alive for them. So please do your part. If you can donate, donate. If not, that's okay. At least educate somebody. Before I go, and this is completely on a tangent, because I just noticed the other day on the place that I work for's website, they had a thing about helping people quit vaping, and man, was I pleasantly surprised.
Wow.
Not because of the article itself, which I was not a fan of. I was quite fucking mad about, but the response from the people that work at my company. How many vapors there are that went directly into the comments in there and blasted the piss out of the company.
Nice.
And within 24 to 48 hours, they had removed the post. I was like, huh. Apparently you do listen, because there was enough fucking people speaking their mind and the truth that I realized, this is a bad thing for us to place. We need to retract what we're doing there. So it was an excellent fucking thing. I know it was on a side tangent, but that also has to do with advocacy. If you don't speak up, things like that don't go away. They just keep coming. So other than that, enjoy your holiday season. I love you all. Thank you all for coming out. I'll see you guys next week, Christmas Day. We will have a show. Get away from your families. Come hang out. We'll talk shit, do dumb things, something. I don't know. But, you know. And send it over to the one, the only, the Meter Vapes.
First and foremost, thank you, TJ, for having a show every Wednesday night that panelists like myself and my fellow here can come and get our brains back to some kind of semblance of normalcy. And thank you to everybody watching this, whether you are here with us live or you are catching this on a replay. You guys are the reason that we get to keep doing what it is we're doing. So thank you for supporting the show and coming out to show it. There in chat are the links for the places you can follow me. Tomorrow night will be the final I'm No Joe podcast of 2019. It will also be the second freshest episode we have done thus far. That's right. Final UFC card of the year. Interesting news. Crazy shit is afoot. We got a lot of interesting things to talk about tomorrow night. So if you're into the punchy kicky thing or just need something to listen to for background noise, we're going to be at it tomorrow evening. Links in the chat. Other than that, it is the season of giving. The problem is the opposition is not going to be giving us a break. They are still at it. Mitt Romney has actually introduced vape ban legislation federally, so now is not the time to take your foot off the gas. There is no time to coast. I say it all the time, and I will continue to say it all the time. You don't have to do everything, but you do have to do something. The technology that got us all together, that has bettered all of our lives, is literally at risk by uneducated politicians. We have to do something. We have to band together, or we will be banned together.
We'll see you guys all next week. I'm going to send you out with a little bit more of the holiday music there for you one more time. And I'm not going to play it next week because at that point I'm over it. So enjoy it. Love you guys. See y'all next week. Same time, same channel. You know the drill.
Bye.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty